Leftists have been on an elector enlistment tear since the High Court upset Roe v. Swim. There's only one issue for them: they are recovering from under significant conservative additions in the past year and a half. For the greater part of the 2 years paving the way to the midterm political decision, conservatives as opposed to liberals were making citizen enlistment acquires in key expresses, a sign of GOP energy heading into an exemplary kickback political decision against vote-based control of Washington. This mid-year, the energy changed. The choice by the High Court in June that there was no public right to early termination roused a flood of new elector enrollments bound to be female, youthful, and vote-based. Information from states including Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Florida shows proof of a major jump in energy and political interest among potential citizens steady of fetus removal privileges. In Pennsylvania, where the result of the race for lead representative could decide if early termination stays lawful in the state, new registrants since late June have been 2 times as prone to be leftists as conservatives. The portion of ladies among recently enlisted citizens additionally flooded by a few rate focuses after the Dobbs choice. However, those acquires have not completely counterbalanced a GOP advantage constructed before in the political race cycle, to a great extent because of party exchanging that restricted leftists' general enrollment advantage in Pennsylvania from 685,000 citizens in November 2020 to 540,000 at this point. Out and out, the new elector information focuses to a midterm scene that has moved toward liberals contrasted with recently, yet stays dubious with only weeks to go until the midterms. It's another dynamic, said Michael Bitzer, a North Carolina-based political specialist who dissects elector enrollment patterns. Discoveries are upheld by different examiners. Specialists associated with Tufts College saw that as, among citizens younger than 30 who enrolled in August and early September, around 54% were ladies. Ordinarily, new youthful registrants are equally parted among male and female. In around 18 states, including Kansas, Michigan, and Colorado, the analysts found that new elector enlistments among youthful citizens have proactively outperformed 2018 aggregates. In others, including Ohio, they actually slack. The principal signs of a change in citizen enlistments came from Kansas, where elector enrollments among ladies flooded by 2-fold digits between the Dobbs choice and an August mandate on fetus removal freedoms. Citizens in the conservative-inclining state adequately dismissed the voting form measure that tried to end the state's established assurances for early termination access. In Ohio, where legislators have previously organized a 6-week fetus removal boycott and early termination privileges have turned into a wedge issue in the nearby Senate race between conservative J.D. Vance and his majority rule rival, Representative Tim Ryan, ladies likewise made up a more prominent portion of citizens enrolling after the choice. Not all individuals who enrolled for this present year will at last project polling forms. Indeed, even in states where youthful registrants have flooded, citizens who joined in the previous year are as yet expected to make up a little portion of the general electorate in November. However, liberals trust the post-Dobbs pattern in states including Pennsylvania, Kansas, and somewhere else shows more extensive elector excitement that will likewise convert into higher turnout among ladies, youthful citizens, and others lean to decide in favor of leftists. Assuming we are seeing ladies and youngsters enlisting at a lot higher rates as of now so near the political decision, all things considered, we'll see more ladies and youthful electors partaking in the political race, said Tom Bonnier, leader overseer of the majority rule information firm TargetSmart, who has been promoting enrollment gains. The post-Dobbs flood in elector enrollment has not been sensational all over, be that as it may. In North Carolina, where a small bunch of state regulative races could decide if conservatives have the votes to confine or ban early termination at the state level, elector enrollments ticked up just somewhat after the choice. The quickly developing state has seen in excess of 700,000 new registrants since the 2020 political race. The greater part of those citizens enrolled preceding the High Court choice.